Good morning, good morning. So listen, you don't have to pay for first class to have first class experience. Boom, another paradigm shifted for Sheena Kantar. I always thought that if you wanted that, you had to pay for it. And always looking for the I suppose maybe if it cost more money, it had to be better. And I sat this weekend and I really realized that the best experiences I've had, I haven't paid for. Like, I've traveled first class on a flight from Toronto to London, and I didn't pay for that. I've stayed in the royal suite in this beautiful hotel in Portugal. I didn't pay for that. I've stayed in the presidential suite in the Celtic Manor in South Wales. I didn't pay for that. I have driven cars, brand new cars. I haven't paid for. I was like, so when I start to think of paying for stuff, I sort of crush myself because people, well, we think, well, what can I afford? So we look at our bank balance before we think of what we want, rather than thinking of what we want and allowing the universe just to bring it to us. Let me explain. So this weekend, right, was Wolfgang's birthday. And I didn't know what to buy him, but I knew it had to be something special because I got my beautiful horse from Wolfgang and I wanted something special for him. And I just didn't know what to do. So I sat on Thursday, bearing in mind his birthday was on Saturday, sat on Thursday and I said, what could Wolfgang have for a birthday present? What is that? Oh, and look at the sun shining right in on me. How beautiful. What is that present? I wanted to be special. And I just left it and people were giving me ideas of a football game. So I said, but it's Austria, so his birthday's on Saturday. He's Facebook, oops, Daisy. I can't see, the sun is right in my eyes here. There you go, sideways here. So we, where am I? His birthday was on Saturday and Austria were playing in Wembley on Saturday. And so we looked at the tickets and the only tickets that were left were £1,500. And so we thought, my goodness, what are we going to do? £1,500 and then each. And then we looked at first class rail travel and that would have cost us about £1,000. And I says, my goodness, that's going to cost £4,000 for a football game. I'm not really getting that. So we left it, but I was laughing and joking and I was saying, yes, let's have 2 tickets. And I planned the whole thing and I shouted it out and we had such fun just having that conversation. Well, here's what happened. That night, literally tickets were released and we got them for £125. And it was just like, wow, brilliant. And now Wolfgang had entered a competition as well to get to go to the Austrian embassy and literally watch the game at the Austrian embassy. And I knew he was going to win them. I just knew. And I says, well, which would you want, to watch the game in Wembley or watch it in the Austrian embassy? And he says, oh, the Wembley. So I said, great, we'll buy the tickets. So we bought the tickets. We looked at the first class train travel down and it was like £1,000. We were just like, well, I'm not really feeling that. So I let Wolfgang book tickets, £70 return, right? And I was like, well, it's going to be brilliant. Whatever it is, I'm going to do a first class picnic, get the Marks and Spencer's food. Let's have a first class picnic. There was nobody else on our little train section. We were in the first class area. There was no proper first class. So we sat in first class and we had a first class experience for £70 return. Like, it's just unbelievable. Then the hotel we stayed in, would you believe we got that for free? The whole experience cost us, I think, £400 instead of £4,000. But here's an even better bit. As we're going there, and they were laughing and joking, saying, here's the Austrian people. I'm obviously not Austrian. And she says, where's your tickets? And we told her, and she goes, oh my goodness, that's where the posh people go. And I went, what do you mean? She goes, well, that's where the hospitality is. Are you kidding me? So we didn't queue. We literally walked around the back and we were in the hospitality area. My goodness, like, I cannot tell you, just the whole experience was just absolutely amazing. And what did we pay for it? Let me get out of this sunshine here. I'm going to go back. What did we pay for it? 400 instead of 4,000. Now, what was, I asked myself, what was that manifestation? Because there's lots of things like that happen with us. And I wanted to share you that. There's other things that are personal and private that I haven't shared. But that's the thing about being in the joy and the richness of the moment without holding on to the outcome, without, oh, it must happen this way, because you stop the magic from happening. And like I say, there's other things that are personal that I can't be sharing with you, but where I let the universe bring me the magic rather than me deciding this path, this outcome. Where is it? No. Do you see what I did? I just asked the question and the universe answered. Can you try that? Can you try that today? Can you think of something? Do it with something small, first of all, that you would love to have. But I want you then to spend the day in the richness of the moment, the richness of here now. God came here. We came here for an experience, not an education. And yet we study. And I realized that the more I studied, the more ignorant I became. The more you could have all these certificates and people have the titles after their name, as if you are your qualification. I can't remember even the answers to anything that I some of my pieces of paper. And the more books I read, you see, you're reading to get rather than just reading for the pure joy and the moment and the awareness that's growing inside you. Be in this moment now. This is where the richness is. And when you be in the richness of every moment, that's the first 15% that the other 85% come along. You see, where are we? We react to something. Oh, it didn't go that way. That's not the right way. It shouldn't happen like this. And we react. So we make the outside the master. And so the 85% that comes back is a crappy 85% because we let out a crappy 85 or crappy first 15%. Be careful of that first 15% because that's attracting the other 85% effortlessly. Effortlessly. It takes no more effort to accept your circumstances now than to accept the circumstances you really want. So there you go. You don't have to pay first class prices to have a first class experience. What other paradigms do you have to shift? That one shifted me this weekend because I hadn't even realized that that's what I'd been doing. But now I'm aware of it. I'm even more aware of asking the universe to just take over and for me to get out of the way. That saying, let go, let God, is absolutely, absolutely true. Let go and let God. What can you let go of today? But you've got to let go properly. Not sort of, oh, I wonder, is it there? Because the science behind that, it's all backed up with science. If it was religion, then, yeah, everybody'd be rich now, wouldn't they? But the most religious people are probably the poorest. So it's not religion. I'm talking about science here. I'm talking about the laws of the universe. I'm talking about how incredible you actually are. You really are incredible. It's not who you think you are that's holding you back. It's who you think you're not. If you're ready for that shift, book a call with me. I've got the link up there. But you got to be ready. I mean, here's the thing. Mere wish or hope, or you just want to get on a call with me and have a nice conversation, it ain't going to happen. Let me tell you, I am your wake-up call. If you want to be woken up, you can get on a call with me. But only if you're prepared to do something after. If you're just getting on for a chat, we haven't got time for chats. Because now, what you do now is the moment. What you do now affects your next now. It doesn't, and when you say no to something, that's your next now. When you say no to an opportunity, it means you're accepting what you've already had. Are you happy with what you've already had? Or do you know there's more? If you know there's more and you've tried and tried and tried, you're ready, book a call. If you've done nothing, you're absolutely perfect. The perfect place. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But I can only help you when you're ready to say enough is enough. Are you there? I certainly was when I started working with Bob Proctor. So listen, no more books. Action. I'll see you soon. Have a gorgeous day today. And remember, be in the richness of the moment right now. Right now. I can't see who's saying there. It just goes Facebook user, so I don't know who you are. And it's just like, thank you for sharing. So you see, this is all I see whenever you comment and you don't give permission to StreamYard. I just see Facebook user. So tell me your name. That's all, and then I can give you a shout out. And for anybody else who's watching, yes, T, if you're watching, she said, give a shout out to you. I can only give a shout out if you comment and tell me that you're watching. I don't know who's watching. So yes, I can give you a shout out. So I'm Sharmila for having your coffee. So I know that you do this, you watch this after when you're having a coffee. There you go, April. Great, lovely to have you here. Listen, have a wonderful day. Speak soon. Bye.